Hi there, how are you doing? My name is AnaMaria and welcome back on my channel. If you suspect you are surrounded by toxic people, then this video is for you, because I'm going to help you identify them. For this video, I have chosen a subject a little bit more risky and delicate for some of us, because I believe it's really important to be able to identify the toxic people in your life, so you can behave accordingly and protect yourself when you're surrounded by them. I've decided to talk about toxic people because not all the friendships are linear, as they have ups and downs, and sometimes behavior and the way we are communicating can be destructive. When we talk about toxic people, we often exclude our family members, which is understandable, but sometimes we have those toxic relationships inside our family circle, which makes it even harder to deal with. Like I said, friendships with others make us happy, and sometimes unhappy too. I've decided to become a little bit more introspective, and I had a look at the relationships I had during my lifespan. So I came to the conclusion that what you give is not always what you get back. We all have experienced friendships betrayal or breakups, and it can be quite upsetting. Even though having friends is one of the most beautiful things, sometimes you decide to keep your distance, especially when you expect more than you receive. As well, sometimes it can happen to us, and we can be rejected from some circles or situations. But in many occasions, rejection is feedback, which is feeding your future possibilities. Now, when it comes to toxic people, the situation changes. Many times, people who are toxic are dealing with their own stress and traumas. A toxic person is anyone whose behavior adds negativity and upset to your life. Because I believe everybody has experienced some sort of toxic behavior in their lives, I made a list of the most common toxic personalities I've encountered so far, and I'm going to describe them a little bit. Jealous people. They instantly compare themselves to others who might be doing better than them in a particular area. This category is about that group of people who is constantly discouraging you from starting anything new. For example, if you want to open a business, they will show you absolutely zero support. Passive-aggressive people. A person who exhibits a passive-aggressive behavior is one who acts indirectly aggressive rather than directly aggressive. They usually exhibit resistance to requests or demands from family and others too, often by procrastinating, expressing subtleness, or acting stubborn. Usually the most common example is the one between adolescents and parents. If this behavior is encountered in a friendship, usually the passive-aggressive one will try to put you down in a subtle way. Check if they are worthy of your time and try to change your perspective. Become pro-you. Narcissistic people. This category of people have an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, troubled friendships, and a lack of empathy for others. They usually crush you down so they can feel better about themselves. They will project over you their insecurities. Personally, I choose to believe that when you get hit with negativity or judgment from people, it's about to prove yourself, your worth. And one important thing that you should always remember: people that are happy do not bully. abusive ones. I will not go that far and talk about physical abuse because that's unacceptable, but I will talk about mental and emotional abuse instead. This category of people made a habit of blaming others for their own feelings, and they are also very manipulative. They will constantly reject your thoughts, ideas, and opinions. They will also make you doubt your own feelings and thoughts. Don't agree to be around a person like that. It's going to hurt you deep. 24-hour party people, which are fun to be around. But as soon as you really need them, they will find an excuse to disappear. So don't expect loyalty or empathy from them. Most of them are fun to hang around. They make you laugh, but sometimes they will end up behaving trashy. To me, it's more a character flaw. There must be some exceptions for this category though. Having people like this around you is pretty sad and challenging, especially if you know them since forever. After a certain age, it's difficult to make friends, and I believe it's worth working on your friendships a little bit more. Even with toxic people, you can try, as long as they are willing to do the work. So remember, the most common signs when dealing with toxic people are the following. They love playing the victim. They are emotional abusers. Some of them are liars. Toxic people, they do seek control, and they don't respect boundaries. Sometimes cutting people out of our lives may seem like the only way to escape their toxic behavior. But this isn't always the answer, especially when your family is involved. The sad truth is that we can't help most people dealing with toxic behaviors within themselves. It's a problem they eventually have to fix on their own. Usually we like to blame others and almost never acknowledge our mistakes or bad behavior. If you recognize yourself in any of those examples, then please stop for a second and analyze your behavior. Is this functional? And the people who really love you might suffer because of that. Take some time and work on yourself. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you find this video useful, and I hope you can manage to deal with toxic people, if you have any in your life. I'll catch you all later, and until next time, take care of yourself.